Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today we'll be talking about lighting. Now, I made a video about this a while back, but compared to how I make my videos now and the standards I set for myself, that video is pretty bad. I'll leave it down below, and if you want to watch that, it's also really cringy. And if I can, I'll put a little clip segment in the video. Lighting is it is the most important thing when it comes to anything with cinematography and photography, filmmaking, anything of that sort. You could have the best camera money can buy, but if you have poor lighting, the videos that you're going to be getting out of that are going to look like complete garbage. Now, you could have a basic DSLR mirrorless camera or even a smartphone, and with good lighting, you can get amazing footage that looks better than an Arri Alexa sometimes, a Red camera, an A7, all those great cameras that people can buy. But if you don't have the skill, or if you don't have the lighting that you need to make that shot look good, it just won't look good, of course. Now let's move on to the first lighting setup and the 4 lighting setups that I have in this video today. This setup is called flat lighting. It's called that because the light is directly in front of the subject, getting rid of most of the shadows under the neck, nose, and eyes. This doesn't look good if you want a more cinematic or dramatic effect when it comes to your lighting. However, this is a perfect lighting setup if you're doing beauty videos or anything along those lines. In my opinion, this setup is the worst in this entire list because I like depth and I want a more dramatic, cinematic look to my footage. This lighting setup is called Paramount lighting. The reason why it's called Paramount lighting is because Paramount Studios actually use this light setup for all their company headshots. Just a fun little fact for you there. This is basically the same setup as flat lighting. You just raise the light up and angle it 45 degrees towards your subject, giving you some nice shadows under the nose and jaw right there. This gives off some more depth into your footage and is more of a little bit more dramatic feel towards it, and this is one of my favorite lighting setups. This setup usually always makes a nice image because it gets rid of most creases in the face and wrinkles in the face. This lighting setup is great for portraits, interviews, and some product photography actually. Overall, this lighting setup is a great lighting setup if you just want some simple, easy, dramatic feel in your footage or photos. Loop lighting is very similar to Paramount lighting, the only difference being that you just move the light 45 degrees to either side. I prefer doing it to my left because my left is more beautiful. This light setup gives you some really nice highlight roll off or shadow roll off, whatever you prefer saying, and some really nice shadows along the nose. This gives off a more dramatic and overall really sleek, nice looking shot. My suggestion with this light setup is that you use some really good diffusion. This will give you nice shadows and making the shadow roll off a lot smoother and nicer looking than if you were just using a harsh light, which is, it just cuts the shadow right there and right there on the nose. This lighting setup is also really great for interviews or portraits or even YouTube videos like this one. I think I was using this for the beginning part of this video. It just gives off some really nice skin tones and everything that you want to look great when it comes to interviews, portraits, and YouTube videos. Anyway, on to the next setup. This setup is called Rembrandt lighting. This is very popular among professionals and YouTubers alike. This is also very, very similar to loop lighting, but it's still following the trend of moving it more to one side, giving it more and more shadow roll off and stuff like that. With this lighting setup, you get more shadow on the face where it's nearly covering half of the face. However, you get this triangle light right there, and if you get that, you know you did it right. I didn't get the most dramatic effect here, but if you want it more dramatic, you'd move it more to whatever side you would prefer to be lit up, and that triangle right here will be more triangulish. The reason why it's called this is because a very famous painter used to always use this lighting in his paintings. This is a more cinematic looking lighting setup with just one light, and this is definitely more used in movies and shows. So it will also be used in short films and stuff like that. Anyway, those are the 4 really amazing and somewhat cinematic lighting setups that you can do with just one light. If you guys enjoyed this video and a little bit more boost in quality, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what my next video should be. I've been putting a lot more work into my videos because I myself have also learned how to light my videos a lot better and stuff like that. If you look at my last video, the VT300 tripod review, the lighting kind of sucked because of course I was in a hurry, but now I have a little bit more time to put into my videos. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video, depending on what you guys want. Peace.